Join our family of creators. Your support means the world to us. Subscribe now to the Content Creator channel. Your support keeps us motivated and helps us bring you fresh, exciting content every week. Hit that subscribe button and be part of our journey.
Have you ever looked around your city and wondered where all the new people are coming from? In 2025, it feels like Australia is bursting at the seams. The roads seem more crowded. The queues for a morning coffee are longer. Finding a place to rent has become a competitive sport. This isn't just a feeling. It's a reality shaped by one of the biggest immigration waves in the nation's history. You hear it whispered in cafes and debated in Parliament. Is Australia full? This question is not about being unwelcoming. It's about understanding the limits of our cities. It's about our infrastructure. And it's about our resources. Immigration has long been part of our national identity. But today, on October 5th, 2025, it feels more urgent than ever. We're living through what many are calling an immigration crisis. This isn't a crisis of borders being overrun in chaos, but a crisis of absorption. To understand the scale of what is happening, we need to look at the numbers, and they are truly staggering. Recent statistics released in mid-2025 painted a clear picture. Net overseas migration has reached record highs. Following border reopenings, the country experienced a massive surge in arrivals. Not a small increase, hundreds of thousands of people. Population growth is the fastest in decades. This isn't a trickle, it's a flood. Largely composed of temporary migrants. International students returned in droves, filling lecture halls and working part-time in hospitality, retail, becoming a vital part of our city landscapes. Alongside them, temporary skilled workers and working holidaymakers, filling jobs opened in the recovery. Government changes sped up backlogged visas and extended post-study work rights, making Australia more attractive than peers like the UK and Canada. Designed to boost growth and fix labor shortages, but they helped trigger a record influx. The speed caught even policymakers by surprise. Treasury forecasts were dwarfed by reality, a core cause of today's crunch. Housing plans, transport, and essential services were modeled on lower growth. Now, the nation is playing frantic catch-up. The big Australia debate is back, forcing a rethink of our future vision. Benefits like a vibrant economy and diverse workforce now clash with daily strains. Behind the numbers, it's about people. Australia's story has always been a story of migration. Gold rush arrivals from China, Britain, Ireland, North America laid foundations. After W. Ford, millions came. The 10-pound palms, Italians, Greeks, other Europeans. They built roads and factories, opened shops, and reshaped our cuisine and culture. In 1973, the White Australia policy ended. Australia opened to Asia and the world. Modern multiculturalism took shape. Skilled waves filled gaps in medicine, engineering, and technology. Historically, most came to stay. Today, many arrive on temporary visas. The difference now is speed, scale, and the uncertainty of temporary status. Understanding this history is crucial to navigating 2025. Every Australian, born here or newly arrived, has a stake in the solution. The challenge isn't to close the door, but to manage the flow fairly. The end of COVID-19 unleashed pent-up demand. Deferred students, queued workers, separated families. A dam broke in 2022. Severe labor shortages in hospitality, agriculture, and healthcare pulled migrants in. Economic instability, conflicts, and political uncertainty pushed people from abroad. Australia promised stability, quality of life, and democracy. To ease pressure, the government tightened student rules, higher English scores, and a genuine student test, aimed at reducing non-genuine applications and slowing arrivals. Skilled migration was overhauled to target critical sectors with faster pathways. Responses are mixed. Businesses and universities worry, communities welcome relief. The tightrope. Keep growth strong while protecting everyday quality of life. Public opinion is divided, a classic political dilemma. The most visible impact is on housing. Vacancy rates in major cities sit below 1%. Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane. Demand overwhelms supply. Competition drives rents through the roof and fuels bidding wars. Newcomers with limited funds and no rental history are hit hardest. Some students pay exorbitant rent just for a mattress in a living room. This isn't the Australian dream. it risks creating a vulnerable underclass. The job market feels like a jungle in lower-paid sectors. A large supply of workers in hospitality, retail, and the gig economy can suppress wages. Some feel new arrivals are taking jobs, resentment rises. But many migrants also create jobs, leading projects that employ locals. Small businesses launched by migrants hire and buy locally. Their spending stimulates demand across the economy. The key is balance and fairness. Maria, a registered nurse from the Philippines, fast-tracked in 2024 to regional Victoria. Her employer and patients are grateful, but she struggles to find suitable housing for herself and her 2 children. Local rentals turned competitive as more arrivals came. Jean pays over $350 a week to share a small bedroom an hour from campus. Working max hours to cover rent leaves little time to study. He imagined a better life. Now he's just surviving. David, a local construction worker, sees new estates but lagging infrastructure. Traffic's a nightmare. Schools are full. Quality of life feels under strain. The Tran family, refugees a decade ago, now run a beloved bakery employing local teens. Struggle, frustration, and success. A complex mosaic of human lives. Migration brings boom and burden. New arrivals work, spend, and pay taxes, fueling growth. Education exports support universities and jobs. Younger migrants bolster an aging nation and vital services. But rapid growth overloads infrastructure and erodes quality of life. Closing the door isn't the answer. We need to bake a bigger pie, build more, plan smarter. Incentivize settlement in smaller cities and regions, backed by rail and local upgrades. Embrace medium density, build to rent, and faster approvals to fix supply. Public-private investment can accelerate affordable housing. With honest dialogue, smart policy, and investment, we can manage this wave.